The last king of Yugoslavia, Peter II, reigned during a tumultuous period in the Balkans that witnessed the dissolution of the Yugoslav state. His brief but eventful reign from 1934 to 1945 marked the end of a centuries-old monarchy and the emergence of a new era in the region's history. This video explores the life, reign and the impact of King Peter II on Yugoslavia during its most challenging times. But first, I still encourage you to ever so gently pet the subscribe button, just for good luck. But now back to the video. Peter II was born on September 6, 1923, in Belgrade, the capital of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia, as the son of King Alexander I and Queen Maria. He ascended to the throne on March 6, 1934, at the age of 11, following the assassination of his father, King Alexander, in Marseille, France. Due to his young age, a regency council was established to govern the country on his behalf, with his cousin Prince Paul Karađorđević acting as regent. Peter II's reign began during a time of great uncertainty and political turmoil. The interwar period in Europe was marked by rising nationalism, economic difficulties, and ideological tensions. Yugoslavia itself was a diverse and complex nation comprising various ethnic groups including Serbs, Croats, Slovenes, Macedonians, Montenegrins and others. Managing this ethnic diversity was a constant challenge for the Yugoslav government. During Peter II's reign, Yugoslavia faced a rapidly changing geopolitical landscape. The rise of Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy, as well as the growing tensions in Europe, posed significant challenges for Yugoslav foreign policy. The king's government attempted to navigate these treacherous waters by pursuing a policy of neutrality. However, maintaining neutrality in the face of Axis aggression proved increasingly difficult. The outbreak of World War II in 1939 had a profound impact on Yugoslavia. Initially, the country maintained its neutrality, but in March 1941, under intense pressure from both the Axis powers and the Allies, Yugoslavia joined the Tripartite Pact. This decision was highly unpopular among the Yugoslav population, leading to widespread protests and unrest. On March 27, 1941, a group of Yugoslav officers, led by General Dusan Simović, staged a coup against the pro-Axis government and overthrew the regency of Prince Paul. King Peter II, who was only 17 at the time, was declared of age and assumed nominal power. However, the coup only exacerbated the already precarious situation in Yugoslavia. Within a matter of days, on April 6, 1941, Germany launched a swift and devastating invasion of Yugoslavia. The Yugoslav army was ill-prepared and faced overwhelming German forces. The country capitulated on April 17, 1941, after just 11 days of resistance. King Peter II and much of the government fled the country as the German occupation began. King Peter II spent the rest of World War II in exile. He initially sought refuge in London and later in Cairo, Egypt. During this time, he continued to advocate for the liberation of Yugoslavia and the restoration of its sovereignty. He maintained close ties with the Allied powers, particularly the British government. The end of the war brought new challenges to Yugoslavia. The communist-led partisans, under the leadership of Josip Broz Tito, emerged as a formidable force in the resistance against the Axis powers. Tito's partisans had a broad base of support, particularly among the country's diverse ethnic groups. In 1945, as the war came to an end, the fate of the Yugoslav monarchy was sealed. On November 29, 1945, a referendum was held in Yugoslavia to decide the country's future. The majority of voters chose to abolish the monarchy and establish a federal republic under communist rule. This marked the end of the Yugoslav monarchy, and King Peter II was officially deposed. King Peter II spent the remainder of his life in exile, never returning to Yugoslavia. He lived in the United States and Europe, where he continued to advocate for a democratic Yugoslavia. Peter II died on November 3, 1970 in Denver, Colorado, without ever seeing the restoration of the monarchy or the fall of communism in Yugoslavia. Thank you kindly for watching.